Hello students, now I am going to discuss with you the GST regarding problems. Now the problem, each and every points will be shown in the videos. Now I am giving the solution for each and every point wise as well as the problem number wise. So now the GST problem number 50 I am discussing now. Problem number 50 I am discussing. I am reading the points now. Pune Municipal Corporation provides security services to a business entity. Turnover of the business entity to the preceding financial year is 18 lakhs and amount charged for the security services is 4.5 lakhs per annum before GST. This is the first point. Second point, the business facilitator service provided by X to Punjab National Bank with respect to accounts of villages near Patindala and Jalandhar. So problem number 3, point number 3, IIM Ahmedabad charges 3.5 lakhs per company for participating in campus recruitment to select students for providing job. So now what is the solution for all the 3 points? Number 1, security service by the Pune Municipal Corporation. The turnover is up to 20 lakhs is exempted, so that it is exempted from the GST while exemption notification entry number 7. So entry number 7 it is exempted. Entry number 7 it is exempted. So point number 2, business facilitator service to a bank in rural area. This service is exempt while exemption notification entry number 39. So entry number 39 it is exempted as per the GST Act. So point number 3, fees charged by IIM from prospective employer, GST is applicable. Exemption provided by exemption notification entry 66 or entry 67 is not applicable. So this is the answer for the question number 50. Now I am going to read the problem number 51. So what they say here, discuss whether the following services are chargeable to GST. X is a senior by profession. On December 28, 2017, he gives a musical performance in a function organized by DP Art Club at Udaipur. For this purpose, professional fees of rupees 2,70,000 is charged. So second, the point, Pune Municipal Corporation provides security services to a business entity. Turnover of his business entity in the preceding financial year is 28 lakhs. Amount charged for the security services is rupees 4.5 lakhs per annum before GST. The third point, X provides warehousing services for storage of potatoes. Now what is the answer for all the 3 questions for the problem number 51? Number 1, fees charged by an artist. See, service by an artist by way of performance is not subject to GST while exemption notification entry 78. However, exemption is available only if the consideration charge for such a performance is not more than 1.5 lakhs. In this case, amount charged rupees 2.7 lakhs. Therefore, GST is applicable on the entire amount. So point number 2, security service by Pune Municipal Corporation. So recipient of service is a business entity. Turnover of the business entity during the preceding financial year exceeds rupees 20 lakhs. Consequently, it is not exempt from GST under exemption notification entry 7. So warehousing, service pertaining to warehousing of agriculture product is not subject to GST. Exemption is provided by exemption notification entry 54. So now this is all the 3 points have been discussed, the effect of the GST. So now the problem number 52, I will discuss the problem number 52 now. So what it says, discuss whether following services are chargeable to GST. Number 1, Kerala Industrial Development Corporation gives an industrial plot of land of X Limited on lease for a period of 85 years. One-time lease rent and being rupees 30 lakhs. This plot will be utilized by X Limited for development of infrastructure for financial business. Second point, service provided to RBI. Third point, service by way of collection of contribution under Atal Pension Yojana. Now what is the solution for this problem number 52? Point number 1, long-term lease of industrial plot, that is, it is not subject to GST. It is covered by exemption notification entry 41. Point number 2, service provided to RBI. Service provided by RBI is exempt from GST while exemption notification 26. Service provided by a person from outside India to RBI in relation to management of foreign exchange reserve is exempt from GST. Number 3, Atal Pension Yojana, it is exempt from GST, void exemption notification entry 37. Problem number 53, so whether the following services are chargeable to GST. Number 1, they given you X owns a plot of land 600 square meter in Bangalore for construction of a single resident unit. Labor contract for construction is given to A Limited. Will charge 45 lakhs for providing construction services. The entire construction material including cement, wood, steel, stone, bricks, pipes, electricity, fittings, kitchen fittings will be supplied by X Limited. So now the point number 2 under this problem, in the above case, A Limited will provide not only labor but also construction material. For this purpose, A Limited will charge total consideration of 2.5 crores. For example, 45 lakhs for labor, 2.05 crores for materials. So third point, X gives tractor on rent to A Limited, monthly rent being 23,000 per tractor. During the December 2017, A Limited takes 20 tractors for hire for the purpose of its farm land in Shimla. Now what is the solution for this problem? The problem number 1, the solution number 1 for the first point, single residential unit, labor contract service by way of pure labor contract of construction, erection, commissioning and installation of original work pertaining to a single residential unit other than as a part of the residential complex is exempt from GST. Exemption notification entry. So the entry number, the exemption notification, the entry number 11, the first point, it is completely exempted. The second one, single residential unit contract for labor and material. The above exemption is not available if the contractor supplies labor as well as material. On the total consideration of rupees 2.5 crores, GST will be payable. So rupees 2.5 crores, 5 crores, GST will be payable. So GST will be payable at the rate of 18%. GST will be payable at the rate of 18%. And the renting of tractors, the third point, service pertaining to renting to tractors for agriculture purpose is exempt from GST, void exemption notification entry 54. So it is exempted under GST by exemption notification under 54. So these are the answers for the 3 points under the problem number 53. Now we are going to see about the problem number 54. Now 54 is also service related things. So problem number 54 we are going to see that. So problem number 54. Here what are the points I told you? Discuss whether the following services are chargeable to GST. Number 1. General insurance policy provided under Pradhan Mantri Surakshana Bima Yojana. X. Number 2. X is an advocate. On January 17, 2018, he provides a legal service to B, a senior government officer presently posted in Surat. Legal service pertains to a personal property dispute of B and his cousins. Third point, a charitable trust registered under section 12AA of the Income Tax Act provides services pertaining to education program for the benefit of children of LIC employees. Now, what is the solution for this? Number 1, Pradhan Mantri Surakshana Bima Yojana, the service of general insurance business provided under Pradhan Mantri Surakshana Bima Yojana is exempt from GST under entry number. The entry number, what is the entry number here? 35. As for entry number 35, this is the government scheme and it is exempted under GST. Next, legal services. Number 2, legal services is provided by an advocate to a person other than business entity. It is exempt from GST, void exemption notification entry 45. So as per the entry 45, it is exempted. Number 2. So number 3, what is called education program for children of LIC employees. It is not covered by exemption notification. Supply of service is not a charitable activity. In the case, GST exemption is available if the charitable trust provides service pertaining to the advancement of education program for the benefit of abandoned or orphan or homeless children, physically or mentally abused and handicapped person, prisoners or persons over the age of 65 years residents in rural area is covered by charitable activities. Since the service does not pertain to charitable activity, GST exemption is not available. So here GST exemption is not available. GST exemption is not available. Exemption is not available. Is not available. So these are the answers for the question number 54. So now we are going to see about the question number 55. So what is the question number 55? Here the 55 also talk about the services. What are the services GST is taxable or not? So that we will see that here 55. So 55 here question number. What is the first question here? X Limited owns a plot of land for construction of a single residential unit. A labor contract is given to Y Limited 7.5 lakhs. Material will be supplied by X Limited. Y Limited will construct residential house within 6 months which ends on 31st March 2018. 20% of the agreed consideration is paid at the time of signing of agreement. The balance 80% will be paid after completion of construction. So interest charged on the late payment of credit card bill by Citibank. So now what would be the solution for this? Number 1, construction of a single residential unit, GST is not applicable in the case of pure labor contract and the construction of a single residential unit. This exemption is provided under exemption notification entry 11. It is completely exempted. Entry 11, it is completely exempted. So number 2, passenger service provided by Indian Railways, that is transport of passenger service provided by railways is not subject to GST. However, GST is applicable if service is provided in first class or AC coach. GST is applicable in this case. So the second case, GST is not applicable. GST not applicable. However, the first class and second class, the GST is applicable. So GST is not applicable. However, the first class and the second class. However, first class and the second AC, GST is applicable. GST is applicable. GST is applicable. So now the third question, what they say here, interest on credit card, it is subject to GST. Exemption is not available under exemption notification entry 27. Entry 27. So GST exemption is not available. GST exemption is not available. So now we have discussed the question number 55 we have discussed now. Okay, now we are going to see about 56. So 56, what is the question? So what is the points they given you relevant to services? All services only. So 57 we are going to discuss now. 56 we are going to discuss now. So what is the 56 here? The points 56. So discuss whether the following services are chargeable to GST. Number 1, A Limited owns a plot of land for construction of a single residential unit. A works contract is given to B Limited for 4.5 crores and labor and material will be supplied by B Limited. Construction will be completed within 2 years. 20% of the agreed construction is paid at the time of signing of agreement. The balance 80% of the construction will be paid installments depending upon the completion of the work. Second point, transportation of military equipment by railways. Third point, interest on fixed deposit. Now what would be the answer? Number 1, the first point, construction of a single residential unit. GST is not applicable in the case of pure labor contract for construction of a single residential unit. The exemption is provided void exemption notification entry. So exemption is provided void exemption notification, the entry 11. Entry 11. So now, however, the entrepreneur supplies material as well as labor, GST exemption not applicable. However, the entrepreneur supplies the material as well as the labor, GST exemption is not applicable. So GST exemption is not applicable because they are supplying labor and material together. So first point. Second point, transportation of military equipments by railways. If the military equipments are transported by rail, it is an exempt from GST. So it is notification as per the entry exemption notification entry is number is 20. As per the 20, the GST is exempted since it is transported all goods and services all to the military related things. Okay, defense related equipments. And interest on fixed deposit. The third point, interest on fixed deposit. So extended deposit loan when considerations represented by way of interest is not subject to GST. The exemption is provided by exemption notification entry 27. So the entry 27, GST not applicable. GST not applicable. Now I am going to discuss the problem number 57. Problem number 57. So what actually problem number 57? Discuss whether the following services are exempt to GST. Number 1, marketing service provided by Punjab government to business entity. However, the business entity is more than 10 crores since 2007. Number 2, Development of course contents for Delhi University against a charge service provided during March 2017. Third one, service provided as an agent for inland underways. So now, what are the solution for this? Number one, marketing services. So what is marketing services? So marketing services. Okay, marketing services is provided by the Punjab government to business entity whose turnover is proceeding financial year is more than 20 lakhs. Consequently, exemption is not available. It is chargeable to GST. Here, chargeable to GST because it is more than the limit. Chargeable to GST. So first point. Second point, what is here? Development of course contents. It is chargeable to GST. Second point, it is chargeable to GST. It is chargeable to GST. It is chargeable to GST. So what is the third point here? Is third point, service provided an agent for inland waterways. These services are not covered by the exemption notification. These are in the nature of services used for providing service given in the exemption notification. GST is applicable. So here the GST is not exempted here. So it is not exempted. Here also not exempted. This service is not comes under the exemption. So it is not exempted. It is not exemption. So this is the answer for the 57. Now the problem number 58. We are going to see about the 58. So what is the 58 here? The problem number 58. We will see what are the points, important points. Number one, renting of a school building to a management school which provides management education recognized by UGG. So here the second point, a hockey player gets fees from Indian Hockey Federation for participating in an international event. A brand ambassador gets rupees 4 crores from Reliance for advertising a new fabric prepared by Vimal Suti. Fourth point, service provided for Jammu by a business house to a company located in Srinagar. What is the first point? Renting of school building to a management. It is not exempt from GST. It is not covered exemption notification entry 66. So exemption notification entry 66. So not covered. So it is GST is not exempted, not covered. So GST not exempted. So because of not covered, as per that CMC is not exempted. First point. Second one, fees from sports body. Fees received from a sports body for a participation in a sports event organized by a recognized sports body is not chargeable to GST. It is covered under exemption notification 68. So here not chargeable. So it is exempted. Entry number 68. Entry number 68. And brand ambassador. The third point, brand ambassador. So brand ambassador. So what is the money here is getting? Exemption notification entry 78. GST is applicable here. So GST is applicable because it is not exempted under section 70, entry 78. And service from Jammu, it is chargeable to GST. So chargeable to GST. Point number 4, chargeable to GST. So because of is a service rendered by the Jammu. So these are the 4 points given under question 58. So now we are going to discuss 59. Question number 59. So what are the points are given? We will discuss now. So 59, the question number 59. So what is the point they given you? First point, renting of precinct of a religious place meant for general public. Okay, the first point. Second point, legal service provided by a law firm to a medical doctor in practices whose turnover financial year 48 lakhs and more. Food provided in an air-conditioned restaurant, no lodging facilities. And fourth point, food provided in Jal Mahal, non-air-conditioned restaurant for the Mount Ampu International Continental Hotel. So now here the point number 5, food provided in a non-air-conditioned restaurant situated in Kodaikanal, Tamil Nadu. Now what is the implication for this? The GST application here. Renting of religious place. Number 1, renting of religious place. It is covered by exemption notification entry 13. It is not chargeable to GST. So entry 13, So not chargeable under GST, not chargeable under GST. So under GST, number one, first point. The second point, legal charges. Recipient of service is a business entity whose turnover in the immediately preceding financial year was more than 20 lakhs. Consequently, it is chargeable to GST. So chargeable to GST because it is more than 20 lakhs, chargeable to GST. So wherever the turnover is more than 20 lakhs, it is chargeable to GST. Number 3, restaurant service is chargeable to GST 18% November 14. However, from the November 15 GST rate is 5%. So the restaurant is chargeable to GST. Okay, as per the applicable rate, chargeable to GST as per the applicable rate, as per the applicable rate. So the rates may be different. So whatever the rate applicable, it is applicable rate. So now the point number 4, what it say here, restaurant service is chargeable to GST. Point number 4, it is chargeable to GST, the rate is 18%, and however November the rate is come down. So now this is also the same answer. Here also chargeable, the same answer it will come for 4th. And what is the answer for 5th? Restaurant in Kodaikanal, it is chargeable to GST and as per the applicable rate. This also same answer. So whatever the GST applicable for the AC and the non-AC, the rates has changes recently. Applicable rate, it is chargeable to GST. Whatever the rate applicable, it is chargeable to